Go.
Tracy, come in and shut the door behind you.
That must be serious.
I guess you know why you're here.
If it's about the posters, I think it's awful. It's a travesty.
A travesty, huh? That's interesting because I think you did it.
Wait, are you accusing me? You're not serious. I can't. Mr. McAllister, we have worked together on SGA for 3 solid years and I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Mr. M, I am running on my qualifications. I would never need to resort to vandalism like this. Plus, my own best banner was torn down. Did I do that too? Well?
Were you or were you not working in the watchdog office over the weekend?
I was. So, Mr. Vicoda let me in. As you know, with all of my responsibilities, I often come in on the weekend to do extra hours and have permission to do so. But I left early, around 6:30.
6:30? How do you know what time the posters were torn down?
I don't. I just know they were there when I left. I'm giving you helpful information, that's all. You know, instead of wasting time with me, perhaps you should be out there interrogating people. We should be trying to find who did this.
Okay, Tracy. So who did you think did it? Whom should we interrogate?
Well, I don't know. It could have been a lot of people. There are a lot of submersive elements around Millard. You know, like Rick Thiessen and Kevin Speck and those burnouts. Or Doug Schenken, what about him? Or Tammy Metzger? Her whole thing is being anti-this and anti-that.
You're a very intelligent girl, Tracy. You have many admirable qualities, but someday maybe you'll learn that being smart and always being on the top and doing whatever you need to do to get ahead, and yes, stepping onto people to get there, well, there's a lot more to life than that. And in the end, you're only cheating yourself.
Are you lecturing me?
This isn't the time or the place to get into it. But there is, for just one example, a certain former colleague of mine who made a very big mistake. A life mistake. I think the lesson there is that old and young, we all make mistakes and we have to learn that our actions, all of them, can carry serious consequences. You're very young, Tracy, underage. In fact, but maybe one day you'll understand.
I agree. But I don't know what you're referring to. I do know that if certain older and wiser people hadn't acted like such little babies and gotten all mushy, everything would be okay.
I agree. But I also think certain young and naive people need to thank their lucky stars and be very, very grateful the whole school didn't find out about certain indiscretions which could have ruined their reputations and chances to win certain elections.
I think certain older persons like you and your colleague shouldn't be leeching after their students, especially when some of them can't even get their own wives pregnant. And they certainly shouldn't be running around making slanderous accusations, especially when certain young and naive people's mothers are paralegal secretaries at the city's biggest law firm. that have won many successful lawsuits. And if you want to keep questioning me like this, Jim, I won't continue without my attorney present.
Okay, Tracy. Have it your way.
Thanks.
Tracy!
Yes?
Looks like today's your lucky day.
What do you mean?
You're off the hook. Tammy's here has confessed.
I told you! I told you! You are going to pay for my posters.
Tell him that again.
I told you. I told you. You are going to pay for my banner